It's the year 2014 and India has won 14 gold medals in the Asian Games. But that year, that is not the only gold we were bringing home. In fact, in the year prior, India imported roughly 850 tons of gold, which costed us around $30 billion. That year, the current account deficit exceeded 4% of GDP, and ideally it should not be more than 2%. If you're not an accountant, it simply means that we were importing more than what we were exporting, which is not good for the country's economy. Gold is an asset that was imported almost entirely due to our domestic mines having a very low yield and only 2 tons of gold was being produced a year. Now, when we import gold, the government has to pay in dollars. But since we were already in a deficit, the government would need to borrow more and print more rupees, which will further weaken our currency. Therefore, the government wanted to achieve two things. First was to reduce gold imports, and second was to utilize this non-productive gold which was sitting idle at home. And according to a rough estimate, $1 trillion worth of gold was held domestically at that time. So the big boss of all banks, the RBI, was tasked to bring this down. And the governor of RBI at that time, Mr. Raghuram Rajan, in 2015 launched the sovereign gold bond scheme, where you can buy a bond from the RBI and after 8 years, the bond will pay you the current gold price at maturity. The difference between the price you purchase and the price at which your bond matures is the profit, and additionally, you will get 2.5% interest on that bond each year. Sounds like a win win for everyone. You don't have to worry about making charges, the security of the gold, all while it is backed by the strongest financial institute in the country. And after the gold rush in 2008 to 2012, due to the global crisis, the prices of golds was actually steadily decreasing. The bonds were out and well accepted after the first couple of years, and this helped reduce the CAD and gold import by roughly 5%. Now, I really hope due to some geopolitical issue in the future, the second largest economy does not try to hold massive gold reserves combined with a weakening dollar due to the tariffs imposed by the president of the largest economy. But in 2025, exactly this thing happened. And now, due to the rising price in gold, the government has to pay back roughly 1.5 lakh crores, which is $18 billion or 10% of the country's total borrowing for that year. And as a result, the government has stopped issuing new sovereign gold bonds